Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Vanderbilt's offense will start this game off with the football. Off the play fake on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Pavia. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The give from the gun. And the Commodores get the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Commodores get enough for the first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
it's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Grab behind the line. It's Newberry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Pavia. Pressure coming. Throwing right. He's got it.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Spence. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The give to the tailback. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Might be calling a hot route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Five receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Hoskins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Going for the big play. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught behind the line. It's Starling. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Here's the handoff. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got room to work.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Pass defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Trying the left side. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Dillon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show them really quickly and make it easy on them. Good job by the defense, staying patient, defending all the options, stringing it out, making a nice play.
Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a little space. He's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Jacobs. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Utah State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Forced out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner is stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Pulls it in, it's Hudson. Across the 25, he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. That they did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Using his legs to buy some time.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
I guess they believe the entire field is four-down territory, a bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Looking to pass, it's Barnes. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Bring in the heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. The quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
On the ground, it's Newberry. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they got it at the 33.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The play action fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Jacobs. Gashing the D on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
We reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Pavia. Here's a heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll run the option. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And the returner will be knocked down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some.
The offense pops it up. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Oh, he's got a chance. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block back. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On the play. They tried that left side, but the defense was very disciplined and shut it down for no gain.
And you could see a great job by the defense understanding when the back slipped out to the left, they
sent it downfield. Intercepted, and that last thing they needed. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
3:25.
Dropping back, it's Barnes. Pocket breaking down. Wiggles free. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fights off an offense. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's